Welcome to the I Told My Story channel. I'm Claire. The story I'll tell you began with a decision that turned my life upside down. My dad and I have been living alone since I started first grade. Last year, instead of directly telling me he had a girlfriend, my dad began asking indirect questions to gauge how I'd react. It was so amusing that I immediately realized what he was up to.
Claire, I've been wondering about something. Not that it's going to happen, but let's imagine for a moment. What if someone came into my life and I decided to live with her or get remarried? Let's say she's a really good person and gets along with you very well. What would you think?
My dad must have still thought I was 6 years old. I had already figured out that he had a girlfriend. A few years ago, I would have been completely against it, but something inside me now whispered that it wasn't such a bad thing for him to move on with his life. But his girlfriend wasn't going to be the only new addition to our lives. There was also going to be a new sibling, Lily, 3 years younger than me. Dad invited Lily and her mom over to our house so we could meet. I can't say it was a terrible experience, but I was a bit tense. Lily wasn't very talkative either. Over time, I found myself thinking, she's not so bad, actually. A month later, Dad and Violet got married. However, from the very beginning, something about it didn't sit right with me. Lily seemed to give my dad more attention than I ever gave her mom. Whatever happened, she would always run to tell my dad first, constantly talking to him. David, guess what happened at school today? David, did you know I used to be really scared of insects? My dad seemed to enjoy the attention, but the nightmare days weren't far off. That day, my school volleyball team beat the opposing school in a tournament. I rushed home to share the excitement with my dad, but things didn't go as I'd expected. I have great news. We won the tournament today, beating the other school by 6 points.
Congratulations. That's a wonderful achievement, sweetheart.
Congratulations.
So, Lily, what did you do today?
After coldly congratulating me, Violet turned the conversation to Lily and eagerly addressed Dad.
David, Lily was selected for the poetry competition today. Her teacher said she's incredibly talented. Tell him, Lily. Tell him what happened. A poetry competition? Wow, Lily, that's amazing news. You're truly talented. I'm sure the judges will be blown away by you.
Seeing all their attention shift to Lily left me feeling deeply disappointed. My earlier excitement was completely overshadowed. I could do nothing but sit there quietly and watch. The next day, while we were all sitting in the living room, Lily entered the room excitedly. Mom, David, guess what happened?
What is it, sweetie?
Remember how I started a YouTube channel last month, posting vlogs? Today I hit 100 subscribers.
Really? That's amazing news, Lily. Congratulations. Incredible, Lily.
Congratulations. My congratulations weren't exactly heartfelt. After all, reaching 100 subscribers isn't that hard. But considering her young age, I tried to understand her excitement. Still, it felt odd that she hugged my dad before her mom. Things had been strange from the start, but Dad's suggestion that followed was the most surprising.
So, aren't we going to celebrate this great news?
Celebrate?
Of course. Such an achievement deserves a dinner out. Let's get ready and head to a restaurant.
Yay! We're going out to dinner because she got 100 subscribers on YouTube? Someone, please wake me up from this nightmare. Lily hugged Dad again. This girl seemed to have no other purpose in life than hugging people. Violet and Lily were practically running circles around my dad. Dad rarely missed my weekend games, but on the day of the final match, I couldn't find him in the stands. My eyes scanned the crowd, but he wasn't there. Maybe I'll see him afterward, I thought. The match was tougher than I expected, but in the end, our team won. What's more, I was named Best High School Volleyball Player in the tournament's final. It was an incredible moment for me. A television channel even interviewed me. I was so overwhelmed I didn't know what to say, but not being able to share this joy with Dad left a hollow feeling in my heart. When I got home, I eagerly asked Dad, "Where were you? I didn't see you at the game." And afterward, I even got interviewed on TV. Before I could finish my sentence, Dad cut me off.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. Was it today? I really had it on my mind, but Violet wanted me to look into classes for Lily. I completely forgot. My apologies. Did you win?
We won, Dad.
Congratulations, sweetheart.
Wanting to share everything I'd experienced with him, his lack of interest crushed me. And guess what? Lily is going to volleyball classes now. That evening, they spent the night looking at Lily's drawings, her stories, and her vlogs. Meanwhile, I've been named the best volleyball player of the day, praised by my school and teachers. Yet all Dad cared about was his stepdaughter's life. The next day, I caught Dad alone. Violet and Lily were out, and I saw it as my chance. "Dad, I need to talk to you."
Sure, I'm listening.
"Do you realize we barely spend time together anymore? It's like you stopped caring about me." Dad frowned, not even looking up from his phone as he answered.
Claire, we're a family of 4 now. This is perfectly normal.
"Normal? You don't even show me half the attention you show Lily." Dad seemed slightly irritated.
Claire, this is just childish jealousy. You need to grow up.
"Childish? Dad, look at yourself. You're so caught up in Violet and Lily's needs that you have no idea what's going on in my life. You've let them take over everything." Dad paused, his face showing weariness.
Claire, there's no need to exaggerate this. Now please, leave me alone.
I knew the conversation would end this way, but it still hurt deeply. Seeing how little Dad understood me made my disappointment even greater. I returned to my room in silence. It was as if Dad was under some kind of a spell. That evening, as we sat together as a family, listening to Lily's amazing stories, the TV volume suddenly increased.
Dear viewers, in the high school volleyball tournament, the Athlete of the Year award has been won by 16-year-old Claire, marking an incredible achievement in the youth category.
Seeing my face on the screen filled me with both excitement and sadness. The announcement was followed by my interview.
Claire, this award is a result of immense dedication. How do you feel?
I worked really hard for this award. I trained for days and I gave it my all. But there's still something missing inside me. My dad used to be there for every game, always cheering me on. But this time, even my dad didn't come to watch. The reporter seemed moved by my words, offering a small smile of encouragement.
Maybe your dad isn't here today, but know this. This success is entirely because of your effort and determination. Watching an athlete like you is so inspiring for everyone. This award proves how special you are, and you should be proud of that.
No one made a sound. It was as if time had stopped. Violet and Lily froze somewhere between jealousy and shock. Finally, Dad spoke.
Claire, you were named Athlete of the Year? When did this happen? Why didn't you tell me?
If you'd come to my game, you would have seen it for yourself. After saying that, I went to my room. The disappointment and hurt I felt was unbearable. I locked the door, sat on the floor, and cried uncontrollably. I didn't want Dad to come to my door, but this time, he did. I didn't open it.
You're right, sweetheart. I've neglected you, and now I see it. I'm trying to build a family. I ended up ignoring you. I love Violet and Lily, that's true. But the most important person in my life is you. I thought you knew that, so I didn't put in an effort to show it. I was so wrong. I am so sorry for failing to make you feel how much I love you.
Dad's voice was trembling. Standing on the other side of the door, he admitted all his mistakes. His unexpected sincerity moved me. Slowly, I opened the door. Dad hugged me immediately, wiping away the tears on my face.
I'm sorry, my precious girl. You mean everything to me.
And you mean everything to me, Dad. From that day forward, Dad made me his priority once again, just like the old days. Violet and Lily weren't happy about it, but Dad stood firm every time.
My daughter will always come first.
Those words from my dad brought back the love I'd been yearning for. At that moment, I knew everything was finally back on track.